Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping safe at the moment. So DJi have just released their latest update on their Mavic Mini, and they now have given us manual control over the camera. Hey, let's hear a cheer. What this means is we can get super awesome footage now, awesome cinematic footage. It's going to look awesome. So let's jump into this quick and easy video to show you how to get your settings dead right to make your videos look better. By the way, this is just a beginner course, so if you already know what you're doing with ISO and shutter speed, you don't need to watch this. But for beginners, this is just for you. Let's jump in. If you haven't got the latest firmware on your Mavic Mini, click the three dots in the top right corner. Go to the About tab and then check for updates. If you need an update, a screen will appear telling you to update your drone. Click on Update and let the drone do its thing. This may take some time. Once done, you can switch to manual controls in the lower right corner. You may also get a battery firmware update when you restart the app. Okay, so let's have a look at the Mavic Mini's camera and how to get the best quality from it. 100 ISO is the best quality for the Mavic Mini. Shutter speed should be double your frame rate that you're recording at. So if you're filming at 29 FPS, you should set the shutter speed to 60, and if you're filming at 24 FPS, then you should set the shutter speed to 50. In most situations, the wrong shutter speed will result in an unnatural blur or jerky motion. So let's get the drone in the sky and get these settings in place. One thing I would advise you to do at this point is to make sure your histogram and overexposure settings are on. This will help you nail your settings. So we have the histogram on, and now let's take manual control of the camera. Whoa, overexposure warning. Then black and white lines are telling us that we are really overexposed. So let's change the settings to 100 ISO and 60 shutter speed to get the best quality from the camera. We can now use the meter gauge to see how close we are to what the camera thinks is right. So in the end, we've ended up with the ISO at 100 but our shutter speed at 1000. This is not ideal for natural looking footage. So how can we get the shutter speed down to 60? Well, that's where you need to buy a set of these. Neutral density filters, or ND filters for short. These are like sunglasses for your drone's camera and can reduce the amount of light entering the camera, meaning you can lower the shutter speed whilst controlling the brightness of the image. Let me show you how ND filters work with the use of this camera. Now, without any ND filter on and the settings at ISO 100 and shutter speed at 60, we can see the image is really overexposed, just like our drone was. So let's put on different ND filters and see how it affects the image. An ND2 filter is still overexposed, ND4 is getting slightly better, ND8 even better, ND16 we are really close now, and finally ND32 has reduced the light entering the camera to the point that it's now perfect for ISO 100 and shutter speed 60. With your drone, you would obviously need to land a drone to change the filters from your ND filter set to find which one works best for your situation. But that's how you can control the light to the camera to get natural blur and super smooth footage. So there you have it. If you keep your shutter speed at double the frame rate, so if you're filming at 30 FPS you want it at 60, if you're filming at 24 FPS you want it at 50, and you want to keep the ISO to the lowest possible value you can. That way you're getting the most out of the camera sensor. Hope you've really enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like, which is, always get this side wrong, which is down there. Hit me up, subscribe to my channel. Any questions, comment below and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, guys.